Hello everybody, Dave Johnson from the Media Relations Office here with Dustin Weinmann, Senior from Mountain View, Minnesota, to preview the Division III Wrestling Championships this coming Friday and Saturday. They're down at the Lacrosse Center, 180 wrestlers, 65 teams will be represented here. Session 1 gets started at 11 a.m. on Friday, Session 2 at 6 p.m. on Friday, and then Session 3 starts at 10 a.m. Saturday with the finals at 7 o'clock on Saturday night down at the Lacrosse Center. Welcome, Dustin. First, let's just talk about just how you got involved in the sport of wrestling, how you got started with it.
Yep, how I got involved in wrestling was through my dad. My dad wrestled in high school. He always made sure to tell us that he was never that great, and after like my 8th grade year, he was like, "You guys are already better than I ever was." But he got my older brother Derek into it first, and me and Ryan just kind of tagged along to all the wrestling practices and just were rolling around on the side of the mat. And then once we were in 1st grade, and my dad was like, "Okay, if they're old enough." He encouraged us to do it. He never pushed us to keep doing it. He just said that no matter what, you guys are going to do an individual sport. That way, you can't always blame a team. You can't blame a teammate for something. It's always just on you.
Talk about your siblings here you wrestled with. Derek finished up his career.
Yep.
Ryan, a senior this year. Just talk about being with them throughout your career here at UWL.
Yeah, having my brothers here has meant everything. Perfect timing. Having my brothers here has meant everything to me. I mean, part of the reason why lacrosse was such a tempting place for me to come was because Derek was already here. My parents made sure that me and Ryan were going to decide on what school we went to separately. But to be completely honest, I was really hoping Ryan was also going to choose lacrosse as I did. And then when all 3 of us on the team, it just kind of felt like high school again, and we've always had that dynamic. My dad has always talked about, he's grown up with many different brothers. He kind of grew up in a farming community, so he's seen a lot of close-knit brothers, but he said that he has never seen brothers that can fight, get over it, and move on better than we could, which was always kind of cool. And I think wrestling really helped gel that relationship, because with Ryan, I fight him every single day in the room, and some days it literally is a fight. But we have lived together since our freshman year here, and I mean, at home we'd have to ride back together, so we had to figure out how to cope with that and move on, and that has really made our relationship as brothers really strong.
Let's talk about a little bit about your season. You're seated first right now going to the national championships. You won the WIC title, the Midwest Regional title, and of course winning the Midwest Regional title, you advanced to the Nationals, 23-0 in the season. It's your 3rd appearance at the national championships. You were 3rd at 133 last season. You were also a national qualifier in 2014. So heading into this weekend's national championships, what are the keys for you, and then what have you learned from wrestling already at the nationals in previous years?
Yep. One of the biggest things I learned, especially my freshman year, was wrestling is a long season. I wasn't quite ready for it my freshman year. Once I set a goal to win my first match, and I did. But I really wish I would have reevaluated it and just kind of thought more about what after that. So I kind of broke a little bit mentally in my next couple matches and didn't put together the tournament I wanted to. I was 1 match away from All-Americaning as a freshman. So I learned how to break through that mental wall. And then last year I learned how to bounce back from the loss. I lost my first match in sudden victory to the 4 seed. And then I ended up rattling off 5 straight wins to come and take 3rd. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned how to cope with the loss, how to cope with adversity on those. And actually, on my way back through, I ended up beating the guy who beat me 1st round. So it kind of sucked that I didn't. That it's like a dang, and I could have won that national title, especially since the guy who won it I beat at regionals. But I learned how to cope with that and how to handle adversity. So I feel like I'm really well prepared this year. Keys for this year is just go out and fight. I know I can wrestle anybody out there. I know I can beat anybody out there. The biggest thing is just proving it on that day in that match. So the biggest thing that I focused on this year is don't worry so much about winning or losing that match from the word go. It's focused on scoring as many points, staying in the best position, making them make mistakes, and just wrestling solid. If I do that, I've been wrestling really well this year, and my defense has been really good, and so has my offense. So if I can keep doing that, there's no reason I can't win the title this year.
Let's talk about having the national championships here in lacrosse. What does that means to you to be wrestling right here in the town of UWL down at the center?
Yeah. So I found out that lacrosse was going to be here, or the national tournament was going to be in lacrosse my freshman year, and even before I qualified for the tournament, even before I knew that I'd have a good shot at winning it this year, I set my goal of I want to win it when it's at lacrosse. What better way to go out with my wrestling career on top at home? I've always kind of talked about that, and that's always been a dream of mine. So it's going to be real great just because lacrosse is pretty close to where I'm from, which is the Twin Cities area, so I know I've got a lot of family and friends coming down to cheer me on. So I know I've already made them super proud of what I have accomplished and how I've handled myself, and now it's just time to put that cherry on top.
And let's just talk about recapping your career, 4-year career here. Just talk about what it's meant to you to be a student athlete here at UW Lacrosse.
Yep, I've learned so much about being a student athlete here at Lacrosse. I mean, school is top notch in the nation. This wrestling program is top notch in the nation. So I've really learned about how to handle all the different things that life is going to throw you. I've learned how to handle school with wrestling and how to be dedicated to 2 different things and really be able to juggle your time around those couple things. And it showed me that no matter what you set your mind to, especially if you set your priorities straight, you can accomplish anything and be able to master quite a few different things at the same time. It's just a matter of setting your priorities right and then sticking to those.
Again, the national championships are scheduled for this Friday and Saturday down at the Lacrosse Center. For more information, you can go to uwlathletics.com. Keep updated all weekend on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Come on down to the center. Tickets are available down there as well. Good luck to Dustin.